Hi everyone, it is Sale-a-Bration time again. So I thought I would go through the catalog and we'll see what's available for this year's Sale-a-Bration. If you're new to Sale-a-Bration, I'll explain what it's all about and you'll get to see all the products you can choose. Let me flip the camera and we'll get started. So if you are new to Sale-a-Bration, this is a yearly thing that Stampin' Up! Does where when you make purchases, you get to choose some free things from an exclusive catalog that's only available free with purchase for a limited time. This year, Sale-a-Bration is just January 4th through the end of February, so it's only 2 months long. In the past, they've done it 3 months long, and sometimes they've even done it twice a year. They're going back to only doing it once a year, and it's just 2 months. So these are exclusive items only available for a limited time, and there are some really pretty ones, and I thought I would let you see what's in the catalog and you can kind of get an idea. So here it is. I'm finally able to open it up and show what's inside. I went through and pulled the items that I have so I can show them to you in person. So anyway, there are 3 ways to earn. You can shop and get free products with purchase. You can host a party and get additional freebies as a host reward, or you can join during Stampin' Up! Now this join deal is really awesome. I'm going to do a separate video on just the join deal because it's really great. So let's look into right now this one is just going to be about the products that you can choose free with purchase. Okay, so here's page 1, this watermelon set. Now let me clear this out of the way and show you the watermelon set. Super pretty. This is a watercolor look, detailed stamp. So you've got different things you can do with the watermelon. You can add rinds in 2 different colors, and they've separated them so that you can do like a green rind and a yummy watermelon insert, and you can add seeds. It's just got a really pretty watercolor look to it. I really like this stamp set. Here's some really pretty samples that they've done, and I'll show some cards with this in the coming weeks. Really nice. It's a photopolymer, so it's easy to line up. Something else that I should point out while I've got you is that it actually coordinates with this punch in the catalog, the regular catalog. So you can punch out the watermelon with this punch, which is really fun. You can even cut out like the half watermelon by just lining it up with the side, and the rind. So really fun little thing to know about that watermelon set. Okay, it talks about it here. And this punch, by the way, is in the mini catalog that starts January 7th also. All right, now let's move on to this one. This is a paper pack called Sunny Days. It's a 12 by 12 paper pack. This is a regular size. It's got the 12 sheets of 12 by 12 double-sided, really fun. Now the first one here is cloudy, and you can see that, and it's funny because the name of the set is Sunny Days, and you've got this cloudy one right off the bat. But I think it's really fun, and there's a whole stamp set that kind of goes with this as well. So this is a really fun little guy. And on the back you've got this clouds, but here you've got flowers. So it's not all moody clouds. I love the colored patterns here. Look at this one. Fun rainbows on the back. So you can do a whole lot with this one. Fun strawberries, butterflies. I love this one. Pretty field of poppies. And I like that they put it on this like Lost Lagoon background. Sunshines, cherries, really cute. And some more patterns. So it's just a really nice paper pack. I really like this one. Now this one coordinates with something from the mini catalog as well. I'm just going to show it to you. Let me find it. It's going to tell me that it's on, well, it says that it coordinates with Bright Skies Bundle, page 51. I probably have this on my shelf. Here it is. Brighter skies are on the way. So you've got these fun clouds, and the dies actually cut out the paper as well. So this particular cloud is the same as this one. See? So and this one is this one. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. It's this one. Okay, so you've got that. Anyway, you've got a few different clouds, but it does have a die for that one, and I think this is on my order, next order. So you can cut out, you can kind of tell which ones are cut outable because they've got a little bit of a white outline. So it's this one and this one. And you can cut out all those clouds with that. And then you can say, brighter skies are on the way, sprinkled with love. Really cute. You've got these cute little raindrops, which would make cute watermelon seeds, by the way. Anyway, so I thought that was something worth pointing out. It's really a cute stamp set. Oh, look what they put the raindrops as, like a shaker card. It's fun. Anyway, super cute. Moving on to the next page. See, they've used You Brighten My Cloudy Days. They've used the stamp from that set I just showed you. Brighter skies are on the way. Look at that sun. Super fun. Really pretty. And the paper would be free. So if you purchase that bundle, you'd be qualified to get this paper for free, which is nice. Okay, this one is really pretty. I really wanted to show you these birds. Okay, this is a paper that is just super pretty. And these birds are gorgeous. They're watercolored. The stems, everything is watercolored. It's just a gorgeous set. Now on the backs are patterns. So you've got birds on the front, patterns on the back. And they're just gorgeous. One page is just prettier than the next. I even like the backs. Big pretty. So you can use this paper as is, or think about cutting out some of these birds. Fresh freesia, pretty color. Little pretty blue birds. Aren't they gorgeous? And then these are larger, so you can actually cut out those birds too. And that's what they've done in the samples. They've actually cut out, some people asked if these were dies that they cut out with. Now this little stem is from a die set, this little branch, but these birds themselves were just cut out. But they're kind of a large size. They were cut from these larger ones, and they're not so bad. You can cut those out with some nice paper snips, and they're just gorgeous to add to a project. Look at the samples, are just really beautiful. Now this little bird is from the annual catalog, and it's not meant necessarily to go with that one, but there's several different birds in the catalog that you can find to if you want to extend your birds further. Okay, this ribbon is gorgeous. I'm going to show you that. It's like a rouged, they call it crinkled, but I would say that's rouged ribbon in Pool Party. And Pool Party is one of my favorite colors anyway, but it's in the bird paper. And it's just a gorgeous ribbon. It ties really nice. It's not real heavy on the side, so you don't have a really crazy bulky bow. Sometimes, you know, when you tie a bow, you get so much bulk, but this one doesn't add a lot of bulk. It's really flat. It's like a thin, not sure what that is, but it's very thin. It ties really nicely. Despite the fact that it's such a thick ribbon, it ties beautifully. So you're gonna like that. That's free with a $50 purchase. And then this next one on the same page is Cradled in Love. It's funny because the first time they offered a baby set, when I first saw this, demonstrators were able to order from this a while back. So I've had a lot of these items for a while. And I skipped this one just because I thought I didn't need a baby thing right now. And I just looked at all the other ones and I figured I'd want those, and I wanted like 2 of the papers, or you know, so I kind of skipped the baby one. And then just after that I had 2 baby showers to go to, both girls, which is fun. So this is a really cute set, baby girl, boy, bundle of joy. So I ended up getting this stamp set anyway, as I thought might as well. I do still have to get a gift for those, so it'll be nice to have this little set to use. And you know, I don't really have a baby set right now, so this is going to add nicely to my collection. And I liked that I can kind of personalize it, or just welcome little one is sweet, bundle of joy. Cute little thing here. So little basket, cradle, bassinet, I don't know. You could probably ink it up with just without the legs too and do a little basket. Super cute. Anyway, so take a look at that, Cradled in Love. Alright, this next one is more papers and things. So I've already gotten quite a bit of use out of this paper. We used it at Stamp Camp last weekend. I wanted to show everybody some new products. So we used this paper, some of the wild wheat patterns, and people really seemed to like that wild wheat. That was a popular one. People commented, what is this color? So anyway, I think I might have used all the wild wheat actually. Nope, this one's wild wheat. So really nice wild wheat paper. And you've got some really nice patterns in here. This is not all of the patterns because, like I said, we did use quite a bit of this paper. But look at this burlap. And I love Calypso Coral, so that's a nice one. Okay, and then you've got these little leaves, and then kind of a linen look. This is Pool Party, so it'll go nice with that ribbon. And then look at these roses. I was thinking these might be fun with some sponge daubers to ink up some of these roses. You can add some pinks or things to the roses and add a nice green with a sponge really lightly to the leaves and get a really pretty look that way. Or you can leave them as is or even go over them with a marker. But I thought a sponge would be nice and soft, kind of delicate looking. Okay, here's kind of a painted Calypso coral, and that's a nice little subtle background there. And here is another pattern, but I don't have all of the patterns. I'm missing a couple because we did use them. There's a really pretty blue floral, and then this one is really pretty too, so I wish I could show you that, but I used it up because it's so pretty. So I'll have to get myself another pack of this one. Okay, and then here, you can barely see it, so I wanted to make sure I pointed out, are these gems. These are called opaque faceted gems, and they're a pack like this. Where did it go? Here it is. So you've got some nice colors here. Coral, Calypso Coral, Pecan Pie, Pool Party. So you've got those colors in several different sizes. 2 different sizes, 3 different colors. Let me show you. Like that. Nice to add to your projects, and it goes beautifully with this paper pack. Okay, now this one, this is my 3rd pack of this paper. It's called Most Adored, and it's beautiful. And we used this at Stamp Camp like crazy. And as you can see, one side is gold foiling, and then the back are reds and pinks. It's Flirty Flamingo and Real Red with gold foil. And we made boxes, and I had a lot of people at Stamp Camp, so we used quite a bit. So this is 2 packs kind of combined into one bag because it's like leftover scraps. Whoa. Look at that. Can you see the foiling? So that is really gorgeous. And here's the back. So you've got a really pretty front and a really pretty back. And I have several of the same patterns in here because, like I said, this is 2 packs combined. So you actually get 2 of each. And I didn't use this pattern because I was saving it for another project. So I have 4 in here, but that's just because, like I said, 2 packs. All right, we did use this one. You know, I'm going to see if I can find oh, here it is. Look at that. Here's what we made in Stamp Camp. I always do 4 cards and 1 treat holder, and we made these. This is going to be a separate little video because it's really a cute box and it opens up. And this is one of the patterns, and then you can see the inside is that pink. Really fun, and we put chocolate hearts in there. So, cute little box, and I'll do a video on that box. But that is using this paper. I love this one. So you've got like a bunch of hearts, and it kind of gets thinner as you go up, and I cut it right here, so only a few people got to make this box because I only had enough for 4 of those. And then look at this pretty plaid. And like I said, the backs are reds and pinks, great for Valentine's Day, which is coming faster than you know it. And here's that pattern that I showed you. Very nice paper pack. You're going to want to grab this one, and maybe grab this one in January because then you can use the heart paper in February. So like I said, Sale-a-Bration goes 2 months, so you can get a few things in February and a few things in January, but I would get this one in January because I think a lot of people are going to want it, so it probably will sell out fast, and you're going to get to use this on your Valentine projects. I love, love, love this paper. Okay, and then on this page, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I forgot to order this one. It's Heartfelt Hellos, and it has what I think is perfect: a Father's Day, a Mother's Day, and an Easter, all your spring things. And I forgot to order it because in my head, I saw this hexagon punch, and this is in the mini catalog. It's called Heartfelt Hexagons, and it's this with this. And so I think I just thought to myself, oh, I already have all this. But really, I have this. And then these words were meant to be sized to fit this punch, which I already own. So I totally want that. And I completely forgot to order it. So I'm going to get that. I couldn't believe it when I was starting to make this video. I'm like, where is this stamp set? And the thing is, I didn't get this stamp set, which is amazing to me. I don't know how I missed it. But apparently I did because I searched my whole office here. Okay. Anyway, really fun. I love that it's got the Mother's Day and the Father's Day, and then of course love and everything, and it perfectly matches my stamp. I like the size. Okay, let's move on to this one here though, the dads. All right, so this one goes with something, coordinates with something in the mini catalog, which I will show you. But to be honest with you, I think it is really awesome by itself, because if you get this little Father's Day thing here, Dad, you're the best, and this paper here, you can create a whole bunch of Father's Day items. And I think it's really great. Now, it depends on who you've got in your life. A long time ago, my husband was Mr. Fix-It. He fixed everything. So, and we had small kids. There were pictures. I would scrapbook this like crazy because I have pictures of my kids helping him fix things. And so these are sized great for a scrapbook page. So in my head, that's what I'm going to do with these, because my dad, he's not really Fix-It. Well, I mean, maybe he was at one point, but that's not how I think of him now. So I'm going to use this one for scrapbooking. My older pictures of my husband, he doesn't really do a lot of handy things right now. He's kind of over it. So this will be great for some of those older pictures of him with the kids fixing things. I've got pictures in my head I can imagine of he and my son sticking their heads in the dryer trying to figure it out. Anyway, I love these papers. They're really great colors. So like if you don't need the tools, you've cut out all the ones you want, you've still got a really nice background. And then this is like a pegboard, like a garage hanging pegboard, which is really great. I love the ruler. Little screwdrivers. Now this looks like one of those toolboxes that I have in my garage. And that's what they've done with it in one of the samples. Little tools, hammers, some backgrounds, screwdrivers. Anyway, really fun. And see the sample? The sample is just really awesome, isn't it? So it's really a great paper, and it's a nice way to get this look without buying the whole suite. Now if you have a handy person in your life that you will use a lot of this with, then grab the whole suite. Let me show you the suite because it's really great. Okay, here is the whole suite. Look at this. It's got the dad, the fathers, it's got paintbrushes and all of the things, and it has dies that cut out the ones here, but they also cut out the ones in here. So you can cut out the hammer here, but you can also cut out the hammer. It's not on this, oh there he is, the hammer here. And so you've got double duty on those dies. Some more great samples in here. Another thing in this one that is really cute is it's got a pegboard. It's got a die that's got the little dots. Here they've used it right there. So it's really cute to get these two together. If you purchase this bundle, you will have enough, you will earn this paper for free. But I would say if you don't, if you have other things you want to get, you can still get this paper for free and use it for Father's Day or scrapbooking, and choose something else. But if you have a handy person, then obviously get this. I love how they made this little toolbox, little carry case, and they put some nuts in it. That would be perfect for my husband. He loves the little nuts and granolas and things like that. Anyway, it's really great. Super cute, well thought out. I really like it. You could stick that ruler coming out of this tape measure. That ruler paper? Ooh, that's what I would do. Okay, anyway, super fun. Where is that ruler paper? This. I would have that sticking out of this. Did they do that on any of the samples? No, but someone will, I'm sure. Okay, anyway, super cute. I really like it. All right, next, there's a 2 sets, and you can get, now not everybody has one of our die cut machines, so they've kind of broken this out into 2 pieces. You've got a stamp set free with a $50 purchase, and that is Jungle Pals. Super cute. And it's got really cute little selection of animals. My favorite would have to be this little sloth, although I do like the lemurs at the zoo. But this guy is my favorite right there, that little sloth. Jungle Pals. Now, if you have a die cut machine, you might want to also grab the Jungle Pals dies. That's free with a $100 purchase. So to get both of them, you would have to put a $150 purchase in. But it's really a great, look at how many dies are on here. It's a really big die set, which is why they made it with a bigger purchase. But you've got this vine, so you can have some of your animals. Here's the sloth in the vine. You could put a toucan on the tree. Oh, you've got, now these can be, they've got them as foliage coming up from a tree, but imagine using it as foliage in the jungle ground, and you can have a little tiger kind of pouncing through there. So it's really a nice complete set with all kinds of leaves and a little flower. So it's a really cute little die set. I'm going to get some use out of that. That would be great for a little baby card too, actually. So here is some samples with that one. Now there are no sentiments in here, you'll notice, so you'll have to use those with things you may already have. But you've probably got some other stamp sets that you can put together, and they're showing just so many different ways to use it. This is really cute with that alligator. Anyway, really fun. All right, so almost done. This is another one. This is a bundle, and this is free with a $100 purchase. You get a stamp set called Softly Sophisticated. Now this is the kind that you layer. So this, you would stamp, ink it up in green ink, and then stamp that on your paper, and then line it up with this one and put it on top. You can see this little guy here fits perfectly into this little, this is like a bud coming out of this little leaf, and then you've got a spot for your floral, and same thing with this one. They kind of fit together, and that's really nice, and they show you some examples of that in there. And then with that, you get this embossing folder, which we used at Stamp Camp. It's a really fun embossing folder. It adds a little subtle detail, and I can't find it. All right, here it is. It's an embossing folder, and it adds, let me see if I can find the card we made at Stamp Camp. Here it is. And we use this embossing folder as this background here, and I'm not sure how well that shows up in video. It's a very subtle little, like a pinpoint background. Just adds a little something to that. And it's really pretty. Now you can also flip it so the dots are raised up. I've got it where the dots are going down, and it's just like a little quilted pattern, so you can do some quilting techniques with your paper, patterned paper with that. It's just a really pretty subtle pattern, and it's called a 3D embossing folder, so it's thicker, and it just really gives you a nice image. Really like it. So these two are bundled together free with a $100 purchase, and there's one more item. This one is also free with a $100 purchase. Now this one is just a stamp set, so you're saying, well, why is it with a $100 purchase? Well, it's a larger stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set, which are more expensive. They're really high quality stamps, and I really love the red rubber. So this one has a lot of detail, and I just think it's beautiful. Now they did say that this little guy here actually can be punched out with something from our annual catalog, the Petal Park Punch. We'll punch out this dogwood here and this little flower, so that's a nice little bonus. But it's just a lot of little details, and also this little label here also can be punched out with, I don't know if the Alphabest in the annual catalog, there was a little punch that went with that, so you might want to take a look at that. Yep, there it is, Alpha Best. It's called Best Label, but it used to be bundled with the Alpha Best. And then here's that Petal Park, so you can punch out this one and this one with the detailed dogwood. It's a really beautiful stamp set, I have to say. I can imagine, I think I'm going to do some watercolor techniques with that. I love dragonflies, so actually when I saw this dragonfly, here he is, I liked it almost just for that. Although I have to say I love all of it, little details, but anyway, super pretty. I like what they've done here with all that layering of stamps and textures. So this right here really spoke to me. In fact, this kind of was in my brain when I designed a card for Stamp Camp. This one, which I'll have a video on, this is a whole nother new product. Okay, but anyway, that is your freebies for the year. Now, there is also, every time we have Sale-a-Bration, there is a join deal. I'm going to do a separate video on the join deal because it is really good, and I really want to make sure that it gets the attention that it deserves. Just know that joining is always a great idea. If you have anything that's your wish list, if you make together a wish list and you see things that you like and your wish list is ever $100 or more, joining is a great idea because you get to choose any $125 worth of products for just $99. That's all year round, and not to mention the fact that it's better right now. So if ever your wish list is really big, think about it. There are no catches. You can drop at any time. I've had a couple demonstrators who have joined for a while. They'll stay for a year or so, and then they say, you know what, I've got enough stuff. They drop off. And then one person even came back a couple years later and joined again because, you know, she had a big, huge wish list and she needed some new colors and she joined again. So you can join and drop. There's no catches, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about joining. But watch the video if you're thinking about it at all. Watch the video on joining, because it's a really fun product with that for Sale-a-Bration. But otherwise, the product offering this year has a wide range from ribbon and embellishments and paper and embossing folders and dies and stamps, everything, and it's all available January 4th through the end of February. Sale-a-Bration items are always while supplies last, so I can't guarantee that every item will be available the whole time, but I hope so. So let me know if you have any questions or problems with ordering. Otherwise, click on in my information on the video, I always put a link to my shop online, and you can shop online or check out my blog. There's links there as well, or contact me if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!